Gentlemen, Riot Games have officially lost their mind. Cassiopeia is the #1 top, mid, and bot laner in the game at the moment. And a lot of people are saying, but Drew, how is she the most OP when they just buffed boots? Cassiopeia doesn't even buy boots. Well, gentlemen, because Cassio doesn't buy boots, Riot actually gave her passive a buff when she gets feats of strength, which is more OP than any of the boots combined. Today I'm going to jump on the rift, talk about Cassiopeia, how disgusting it is, their upgrade, how the Koreans are abusing it. So without further ado, let's jump onto the rift and break it down. Jumping onto the rift, gentlemen, over in Korea, there is countless Korean Cassio mains dominating the ladder at the moment, and this has enabled a lot of the pro players. I've seen Gumi, Yushi, a bunch of mid laners starting to play Cassio. I wouldn't be surprised if someone like Showmaker brings it out soon. So Riot Games, they've already announced that this champion needs a nerf. All the other champions, okay, you get feats of strength, right? This new buff. Your boots are able to be upgraded. You get way stronger. Someone at Riot's like, oh shit, I forgot about Cassiopeia. She can't buy boots. What do we do? Then somebody else at Riot says, hey, let's just give her passive a buff if they get feats of strength. We'll give a little bit of movement speed. Who cares? She'll get a little bit of buff and we'll try and track. No. Way over buff. She's getting so fast. I'm going to show you guys this game. If we're able to get feats of strength, what you're able to do with Cassiopeia. Essentially, you're getting free boots. Plus, you're able to get an extra item slot into the mid to late game. Like, the win rate late is ridiculous on Cassio. Scaling champion, phenomenal. And in a patch where, in my opinion, these DPS mages are definitely outdoing any type of burst mages, you just completely dominate the game. So we've seen Gumi Yushi starting to play it. I think you can play this bot lane, top lane, mid. I think you're able to do tank style. You're able to do so many different build statistics that help you out as well. Like, Cassio has so much flexibility with her setup that enables her to be the best mid, top, and bot at the moment. Running phase rush here into the Orianna. This is notorious for one of her worst matchups in the game, so I'm wondering how we can deal with this. Cassio can't deal with long range. If you're playing Cassio mid, you ban things like Victor and Hui. If you're playing a bot lane, you ban Jinx or Jin. Anything long range. Top lane doesn't matter. Your matchup's piss easy, right? That's why Cassio top is debatably the best pick for Cassio. And it's absolutely crazy that Riot have decided, hey, we're just going to give her a flat MS boost and make her unkillable so fast, kite everything late game in a patch where that is essentially the name of the game. DPS team fighting around objectives at 20 to 25 minutes. Cassio early lane. If you want to go aggressive, you can. Running teleport and high elo here. I still think the new teleport, I don't know about you guys, I'm really not sold on the new TP. I think if you want to go for something like a barrier, go for it. I think it's going to work out better than getting teleport in your lower elo games. Skarner support, okay. What the hell is up with all these weird... Dude, I'm seeing Elise support, Skarner support. You can play whatever the hell you want support at the moment, it seems. CSing terrifically here. First base, hopefully we're able to get a lost chapter. And yeah, I'm hoping we see some of the pro players take advantage of this before the nerf comes in. So we get the tier. Not able to get lost chapter yet. And we're going to ride that thing. I don't like... Look, I'm not going to complain to Riot 100 years in a row for their changes to the game. Do I like the new animations and the TP? No. Do I like the patch? I actually do. I'm having a lot of fun with the patch. Working out what's strong, when to fight, when not to fight. I don't think feats of strength is as strong. Like, if you get it, it's insta-win. No, I've won so many games when the enemy team get it and just throw. I get a late game Anakin and just get 100 roses and come back. A little bit of an advantage coming in. Gets the ward. EU West, there's a lot of Cassios and high elo. People are complaining as well. Cassio gets them. That's some great warding. Okay. Yeah, EU West has heaps of Cassios as well. And in Korea, you're going to get a lot of pings. You're going to be hearing a lot of pings throughout the vid. That's just how Korea communicate. Because you're getting a mix of Chinese and Korean players and Southeast Asian players. And they just like to ping a lot. I always say ping more than you need. Biggest gifts in League of Legends. Never assume your teammates see something. Never assume they know the play you're looking for. Just spam ping it so they know. They might get annoyed, but screw them. As Void Grubs spawn. Wukong doing great on the patch. I think Wukong's probably tier 1 jungler. Diego doing well too. As I really doubt we're going to see a 1v1 against these two before the first dragon. Enemy team has first move. Probably going to have to give that. Bot lane has no prio. Haven't seen Faker play his notorious Cassio yet. He's been stuck trying to learn Mbessa. He's just been spamming it in solo queue. Yeah, it's like, it's his most played by far. Enemy team grabs the first objective. Orianna. Ooh, this is going to be a tight fight. Ult, big. Flashes the Ori ult. Gets one. Moves in. E. Gets two. Get me get one more. That is massive. That's going to be a big snowball for this team. So the Cassio mechanics, guys, is genuinely land poison and just spam your E. But you need to be moving with your E. A lot of people will stand still and spam E, but you can like input a move command. And as you're moving, you're able to spam your E as well. So you're kind of like kiting with it. It should be known, but like if you're looking to play Cassiopeia for the first time in your games, like you can't be standing still and just spamming E like a machine gun. You need to be actually moving a little bit. Move, E, auto. Autoing's a big thing as well, especially if you're running Conqueror or running Phase Rush this setup. We go back. So in China, I've been watching a few Chinese Cassio mains at the moment, and they're doing the tank Cassio. Like Riftmaker, they're going Abyssal Mask, Frozen. Even the new, the Blood Setter, whatever it's called, the new mage item even, they're trying out. I don't know mathematically if they're the best. But what people have worked out is that actually upgrading your boots early is not worth it. Like the maths of upgrading your boots, gentlemen, early, like spending that 750 to get the upgrade is actually not worth it statistically most of the time. So when a champion like Cassio, you don't actually have to buy anything more. You don't have to spend that extra 750 gold for the upgrade. Cassio just automatically gets it. So she's saving gold there. So there's just so many small advantages to Cassio having the no boots yet upgrade purchase of her passive that Riot didn't really seem to have the foresight to think about. Surprise, surprise. And Cassio mains are just rejoicing until, of course, she gets nerfed soon. And they're probably going to over-nerf her, and then everyone's going to cry. Well, only Cassio players are going to cry. No one else. Cassio is a very toxic champion, pun intended. It's the battle for grubs. Can we get one? Thank you very much. And I wish on the replay file we could see the feats. You'll see them come in. I'm keeping track. Cassio hovers, gets the E. And I wonder if using Phase Rush is actually better than Conqueror at the moment because of the upgrade as well. Just enabling you to get so much MS. Of course, Phase Rush goes a percentage of movement speed. Q. I think Cassio... Nah, you're dead for sure. 2 E's. One more. Oh my god, he can't get it. Doesn't quite finish off that Orianna. The gold is pretty much dead even between these two teams. This player, by the way, is Challenger. He's risen to the top. I think there's 3 or 4 challengers already playing Cassio in Korea. Maybe 2 in EU West. It's the start of the season, so people are only just climbing up to Challenger. Ping. We want to go back, get our Seraphs, and make our way towards Rylai's. Seraphs, Rylai's, Leandries. Absolutely perfect. And having some type of durability, it's so nice at the moment. I swear you just can't play squishy champions. The tank meta. But then you got someone like Cassio who just shreds. It just works so damn well. Flash up in 30. I'm already used to the new summoner icons. Nice little pick. They get the Oriana flash as well. Big, big, big. Singe is an interesting one. I haven't seen much Singe, but I'm assuming it would do pretty well. Oh, feels so smooth to get to this point on Cassio. When you have enough haste where you can just like E-spam and it essentially comes out bang, 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 like bang, ult. Phase rush, backs out. I think one more objective or tower and they've got it. And what have you guys been finding in the comments down below? Let me know what is OP and what is not. I've still been banning things like Akshan, just things I hate dealing with. Wukong is a great ban in high elo. Even Jinx, like a high elo Jinx that farms well will just 1v9. They'll just get 2 items and 1v9 the game. It's so annoying. Also, if you guys have seen the recent Synapse video, please. I'm getting bullied online. It's just like high school all over again. Oh, ha, ha, Midbeast has no highlights. Rah, rah, rah. Well, one of us has beaten Faker and Doper and another one hasn't. That's all I'm going to say. I'll drop it at that. I'll leave it at that. No more. Get out of there, Ezreal. Cassio just starts up. She wants it. Showmaker played set mid in the LCK. He's been drafting crazy picks in the LCK. I think I saw Zillion. I saw Set. Showmaker is the absolute GOAT. Doinby was playing things like Lee Sin, Rise. The Doinby Rise is back. Looking forward to this year. LPL's playing, I believe, in Fearless mode. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing for Worlds. I don't know if it's been released yet. I think it's definitely a better viewer experience. And if all Riot should be caring about is viewer experience, and if it creates a better, then just do it. We're sick of seeing the same 50 champions at Worlds. And then just watching the game and be like, oh, same 5 champs again, how cool. Careful, 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 careful. No. Look at that. Great zone control by Ori. Poison lands. Ult. We should be able to space them out here. Unless Set uses his flash. Doesn't use it. Goes straight back into the mid lane. Gets the blue. Oh, dead even game. Slight lead. First turret. We need the next objective. We need the next objective for feats. When is it up? We have Herald in a minute. Rylai's has been completed. Teleport available, so able to split push the long lane. Lane allocation, if you guys are low elo, like knowing where to run out of base is like 20 or 30% of your issue with getting like high CS numbers and stuff. It's just knowing where to be on the map to get farm. Cassio is going to rejoin the team though. W, E. Able to zone them out slightly, but 3 members fall for none. Rift Herald spawned. They're just gonna have to give this. Praying enemy team doesn't get feats of strength. It's gonna ruin my, I want to show you guys off the movement speed you get on Cassio. There's an age-old question of, do I go roller on Cassio anymore? Okay, thank God. Get the roses. Get the little flames. I've always, like, had this theory that Riot, as they're trying to get new players into the game who have these attention spans of babies, right? People are just bored walking around to lane. They want they want things to click. So they put these roses, they put these infernal flames, they put all these little things, like, to do. And it makes people's attention spans these days so short. Like, I guarantee you that's, like, obviously Riot is sitting in their business meeting room thinking, okay, how do we get everybody to, like, keep attention in the game? It's too long, it's too boring. Okay, just put little things, little speed boosts, like, off of, Mario Kart. Put these little pedals you order that look cool. Okay, dragon. I think this is it. W's out, poison. Flashes in to get the Lulu. Holding ultimate. We really need to try and get out of the car. Sets way. And they do get feats of strength off that. Massive team fight win. Feats of strength. Coming in. Which means Cassio now gets the triumphant Serpent's Grace. So normally she has normal Serpent's Grace. Triumphant Serpent's Grace. Which means you're getting an extra 2. You get an extra 2 MS per level. Just off of that. Without even having to upgrade your boots, have to buy boots, purchase boots instantly. You're moving so much faster. Like, genuinely so fast for a champion that doesn't buy boots. The value is ridiculous. And with League of Legends, we know, like, all it is data from hundreds of games. Is that going to win you games? Hell yeah. It's going to make you more active on the map. It's mean you're going to get to side lanes faster, team fights faster. Movement speed and boots have always been so OP in solo queue, and a lot of the greatest solo queue players of all time, Dopa, have always known that and have always put a lot of priority in getting boots to enable them to get priority, get move. Get the poison. Just spam that shit. You're not moving anywhere, baby. Don't even need to land the poison. Catch you later. Level 13. And it's so funny watching people try to play scaling champions in this meta. Like, I had a Cassio in today in my solo queue game, and he literally typed at level 1, "Don't expect me to move for early objectives. We will scale. Get pedals for XP." And I'm just like, even from the early... There we go. Even from the early game, I'm like, why would you play Kale or Cassidy in a meta like this? You're not going to get feats. You're not going to get anything. And your team is going to be trying to fight everything. It's going to be... You're setting yourself up for complete disaster. As we're 7-0 here, boys. 3 items in. And this is the Cassiopeia core. From here, I'm looking at things like Void Staff. You can go Hourglass, Death Cap. Or if they have heavy AD, you can get things like Frozen Heart. If they have a bunch of auto attackers. If they have a lot of AP. Anakin has spawned. Bot side. How often, by the way, are you guys getting the, is it the Vivacious? Voracious? I know the Ruinous Anakin that just, like, boosts your team's, epic monsters and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's, like, 95% of my games. I've only had the Revive GA thing. Like, I've played so many games in the new season, and I've barely seen it. And when I do see it, I say that's the dumbest interaction in the game. Curious to see, maybe my stats are just wrong, but I swear I'm never getting it. And I haven't really even seen it in pro play yet. I don't know why. Set gets caught. Spamming the E's. Skana? Is that a blood song? As we're going to set up for the Anakin. Enemy team going to try and play on the opposite side of the map. It's genuinely not hard to kill this thing. It's genuinely not hard. And they're going to be getting the Ruinous, which is giving you a bunch of petals. We have 50 petals this game. She didn't even buy that. Did she not? She only had 500 gold. Enemy team going to take 2 towers. It's only 2k between these two teams. Definitely could go either way. So we hit level 15. How much extra? We're getting 90 MS so far. 108 is the max. We're going to head back. Grab ourselves up an amp tome. I swear, I don't know, like, if you sit there and think about what Cass gets from this, it's actually a no-brainer that it was going to be a little bit OP, and I'm curious to see what they nerf. I'm guessing that it takes some of the MS away from her to try and get her close to 50% win rate. As we're going to get a massive TP across. Cassio comes in, gets straight onto the Varus. Deletes it. Cassio trying to dodge. Doesn't dodge. Gets the Orianna. Pins her down. And blue team really starting to run away with the game. It feels, even though it's 3k gold, when an enemy team gets feats of strength, gets Anakin, starts like snowballing, it does feel so hard to break their momentum. It feels really insufferable for the weak side team. But why should the strong team be punted? Like it's just how the game develops, right? If you're the team winning the map state, you should be rewarded. This is how League of Legends should be. I think there is enough comeback bounties and mechanics in the game. Maybe not from the other Anakin. I don't think that's healthy for the game, but you can still make great comebacks in League. And at the end of the day, solo queue. Oh, we caught? I think we. Yep, we go down there. And as I was saying, that 1,000 gold bounty goes straight over to red side team. But I don't think that's going to be enough. Flips in. Absolute carnage here. 28 to 14, gentlemen. And they have been aced. 7, 1, and 9. Great game, genuinely. Enemy team FF, boys. Like, Korean FF rate is crazy. This is buff Cassiopeia. I generally think give it a go in your own games. It's going to get nerfed. The speed that you're running on the map and that you're able to fight with without actually having to spend gold for boots, and you can just use it on core items that give you gold while still being as fast as everyone else. So stupid. Jump into the game, abuse it. If not, thank you so much for watching, gentlemen. Until next time, I'll see you later. Good night.